Hi there. So it's been 6 years since Eat to Love came out. This is one of our advanced reader copies that we had made. And I was just looking at the video that I recorded to promote the book back then, and so much has happened since then. That was 2019. I've turned 50 since. We went through COVID. I have an almost 10-year-old. And I think that my feeling right now is that there's never been a more important time to prioritize taking care of ourselves in a way that's attuned to our unique bodies, to our unique intelligence, that stresses gentleness and compassion and curiosity over trying to get things right. If you're not familiar with Eat to Love, I structured it around a Buddhist teaching called the 6 paramitas, and I found that this provided a really nice skeleton for the ideas of intuitive eating when merged with a meditation practice and a mindfulness practice. And so each chapter talks about a different paramita: generosity, discipline, patience, exertion, meditation, and wisdom. And it works with what are the specific pieces of intuitive eating that show up when practicing these paramitas. The book is not exactly a how-to guide so much as an offering of a companion. I've realized in practicing in this field for 25 years that I'm not the expert, you're the expert. But what I have is access to the questions that we can contemplate together in order for you to feel more and more mastery of your own experience. And by mastery, I don't mean getting it right all the time. I mean feeling like you're in your actual life, working with the nuance, working with things as they emerge. The book is quite spiritual. It's more spiritual, I would say, than the more secular book I wrote afterward, which is Intuitive Eating for Life. And that really came from my heart because I realized that how we feed ourselves, how we think about our bodies, how we talk about our bodies, how we relate to other people's bodies, where we locate ourselves in terms of value in regards to our bodies. These are spiritual questions. These are not just nutrition questions. These are not just health and well-being questions. They're all of those, but at their core, they always have felt like spiritual questions to me. And so I really highlight taking care of yourself in this way as a spiritual practice. And I think that that's what helps this become a lifelong path, right? Not just something you do while you're flipping through the pages of the book and then you put it on the shelf and you forget about it. It's something of a shaman or a guide or a companion to help you over time deepen and sharpen your awareness. I do have an Eat to Love companion workbook and journal in the works. And so I'm just taking this moment to give you that preview and also encourage you, if you already have Eat to Love, take another look at it, take it off the shelf, re-engage with it. Where have you come from when you first were exposed to the book? Where are you now? What are some of the things you might want to revisit? What's relevant to you right now? And let me know if you have any thoughts about that. And I look forward to hearing about your experiences and any wishes as I bring together the workbook in particular for how to support you to navigate the stickier parts of this process over time. All right, so wishing you well, wishing you compassion, wishing you the ability to eat as a form of self-love and self-care. And I'm right there with you.